Welcome back to the Duluth Curling Club. Tonight's game is a dandy. Two undefeated teams. The Brozic rink against Rustic Bar, skipped by Joe Polo, Olympian. Brozic comes in 5-0. Rustic Bar is 3-0-1. Rustic Bar is without Corey Dropkin tonight, but despite that, Jim, I think this is going to be a good game.
Oh yeah, this should be a real good one. They picked up a good sub in John Harstead, who's also in the high performance program and the junior program. So that's not, I mean, Corey's got a little more experience, but it's not that big of a drop off to John. And the Brozic team is always solid. Felipe throwing lead again, so they're back to their old lineup from, was Felipe with them last year?
Felipe was.
Yeah, he had a couple years off there. So.
He did. He was down in Memphis, I think. Somewhere down in Tennessee.
Tennessee, it seems like, yes.
And he is back now and ready to throw the first rock. So that means Rustic Bar
red.
Has the hammer in this first end. Should be a good one. Looking forward to it. We missed last week. Jim was off hunting in northern Wisconsin. And how did that go, Jim?
It's always fun. I saw lots of deer, no antlers. So I did not get one, but my nephew shot one, so we got some venison. So we're happy campers.
Good to have the young ones get a chance. Huh?
That's right. They enjoy it. They get excited, so it's good to go.
All right, our game's underway tonight. Felipe DeSalvo leading off for the Brozic team. Looking for a center guard.
And no sweeping at this point.
Might be a center. No, that's going to be a good, right about where he wants it, huh?
Looks perfect.
So it's years in Tennessee didn't hurt him.
No, not at all.
Jeff Heichel of lead for the Joe Polo-led Rustic Bar.
And sweepers also are not doing anything with this one, so might be a little heavy. It is.
Right through the house with the opening rock, so advantage.
Early advantage.
Early advantage.
Very early. I think it's early advantage.
Man, it's warm in here. I gotta strip down. Too bad we can't bottle this up for later in the season. Huh?
Yeah, exactly. Well, Felipe is going to try that same out turn. Just be throw it 10 feet further. Be perfect. 10 feet more weight. And they're sweeping this one hard. Line looks pretty good. If they can get it by, I think they got a beauty. Oh, there's plenty of room. Plenty of room.
Is it going to settle in?
Oh, yeah, but I don't think it's going to be buried. Still a nice shot.
Finished pretty well. It's, yeah, it's 90% open.
Joe is still going to ignore it. He wants to have some rocks in the house, he figures. Freezes. Not ready to start playing a hit game right away. So Jeff gets another chance. See if he can take what he threw. Maybe 10 feet off of what he threw with the first one. Not getting a lot of curl here early.
That's a little heavy again, isn't it?
Well, they swept that one. He threw it. They thought it was light. So
yeah, it's just a good rock. That was good. They swept it.
Yeah,
I mean, they're sweeping. Would have carried it at least a foot.
Yeah, I'm sure. So Brian's going to try a little hit and roll away.
That'd be nice. Yeah, he'd like to get his red rock away from his counting red rock on the right side.
Yep, spread them out a little bit. Playing the in turn. Early sweep call.
He's narrow. Is he on that guard? He's got a piece of the guard up front. He did not want to do that.
No, that doesn't help.
And that brings John Harstad to the hack. And Joe would like to take out that red rock and roll to the outside. He's not going to get the roll to the outside, I don't think.
Oh, but it was nice weight, so
It was.
not a bad shot, but does leave a double.
It does leave a double.
And even if you don't make a double, you're just basically wanting to hit it on the nose. I think nose actually makes it the double here, doesn't it?
I think so.
So it's pretty similar shot to what he just threw. Play that in turn, same weight, take just a little more broom. Yeah, he's not gonna. He's cutting. It's not
It's
gonna
cutting
get the,
across, yeah. It's going to jam. The first one's going to jam on the second one and leave it right there.
Not bad.
No.
It was a good opportunity to.
John Harstad's going to have the same shot he just threw.
Try to roll away, it looks like, instead of trying to cross over.
An out turn.
No, in turn.
In turn to hit that red rock and roll to the outside.
Ooh, this one's really curling. Got a jam.
Could be a bad deal. And it is a bad deal.
Yeah, wow. Missed the wrong way on that one. You had to miss narrow rather than missing, or miss wide, I mean, rather than narrow. Well, that gives Tom a chance to put a guard on a rock right on the button. Tom, the wily lefty.
And Jess, the wily lefty's son,
Yes,
with
right.
the broom down. Looks pretty good.
If it's, it looks like the weight's fine.
Yep, I think he's got a guard, nice guard weight there. He's moving across into position. Very nice rock.
Yeah, very nice.
That might be why they're 5-0.
Yeah, exactly. That's a beauty.
All right, we get to see Ryan Heichel now. They're missing Corey Dropkin tonight, so Ryan Heichel is going to throw third. And it looks like Joe would like to freeze to that red rock. Huh? That looks heavy to me right now, but maybe not. We'll see if it settles in.
See, the sweepers are thinking the same as you.
Yep.
So Tom has a chance now. I think I put one halfway. Oh, he's thinking to take that away from him. I like that call. I was going to say you could play the other turn and freeze right on your own, but
I like this too, especially if it's biting.
yeah, a little biter on that side. Felipe thinks it's not heavy.
I mean, he doesn't have to be biting, but it should be nice. Oh, it's hanging out there, isn't it?
I think they misjudged the weight a little bit too. Oh no, it's going to come up short, or just a biter.
But
like
it's
we
going to
said.
leave a hole there.
Yeah. Ryan will still have that same shot, so he just got to take about 10, 12 feet off of what he just threw. See if he can make the adjustment. Sweepers still think it's heavy.
I think this is better than the first one, but yeah, he is. He's still heavy.
Got the chance at the tick here, though. Yeah, that was the same weight again.
Mm-hmm, it really was. And now that yellow is guarding the counting rock in the 4 foot.
I think that's. I think they're gonna just try to draw one around there. Half undercover would be perfect.
Half undercover would be really perfect, and you'd sure like to be in the house here.
Right there.
Oh, that'd be ideal. That
That'd be
would
a great
be ideal.
spot. But anywhere along in there would be. Anywhere along in there is pretty good. They'll always have that run back, but make them make it.
Jess teaches elementary school in Superior, Wisconsin, across the bay. What grade does he teach? Can you remember?
He's told me, I don't remember.
I'm sure he's a great teacher for small kids there, boy.
All right, rocks away. Looks a little bit, I was gonna say wide, but it don't look. Now it doesn't look bad at all.
It's coming in nicely. It's to the 4-foot line. It's going to block that entry into the house on that side. Now, Joe Polo is going to have to come up with something here. Joe with the hammer and facing a rock behind cover.
He's gonna try to play the run back.
Double it out?
I think so.
He's not going to position himself for a point, but at that point he'd be happy to blank the end, wouldn't he?
Absolutely. He'd like to just get that one off the 4-foot so that he has a little easier shot with his last, hopefully. Or at least expose it so that Jess has to make a good guard. Gonna play his out turn, I think he's playing. It's basically right at the middle of the rock, so this is no hack waiter.
No. Oops. I'm desalvoed. I cannot see through the
Looks pretty good.
Nope.
Oh, kind of stuffed it, but it's out of the 4-foot, so it's pretty darn good.
Very
I'd
nice.
take that.
Yeah, it's a good shot. It still is buried. Joe has Jess has his final rock coming, and then Joe's hammer to come.
Yeah, they like to get a second one in the house just to have them facing a second shot. This is going to be a wide intern shot here, so.
Wow, that's a lot of broom.
No, he's changed his mind. He's thinking going the other turn. No, they're sticking with the old one.
Oh, they're back and forth. Tom's going back and forth now. He's saying, let's draw one in on top of our counter.
Just to take that side away.
Yep. We haven't seen it curl from that far out in the sheet yet.
No, I don't think we've had any rocks played out this far yet, so.
Brian Hoff is saying it's got plenty of weight.
Should be in a pretty fresh patch, though. Oh yeah, it's running.
And it's still running.
So Joe's last. Could play the draw.
He could play the hit. I think none of them are easy, but I think the easiest shot would be the
Similar to what he just threw.
The out turn and try and tap that one back.
I think he's going to try to run his yellow back onto it.
More challenging.
Yeah. But he gives you a chance at the blank too. But you got to make contact. Definitely more challenging, but it seems like I think Joe kind of likes these shots.
I think he does too. He likes challenging shots. I mean, it's practice. Yeah, for sure. Okay, it's essentially the same shot he just threw.
Yeah.
He's got to cross over a bit.
Yeah. Again, not a hack waiter. Oh, hey, this one isn't curling.
No.
Oh, it's close. Oh,
Not. close enough.
Nope. So that's 1 point for the Brozic team.
A steal of one for the undefeated Brozic team. Good try.
Excellent try.
So, starting us off in the second end is, as in the first, Felipe DeSalvo. I didn't check the schedule out. I mean, it's too early to check scores on other games, but do we have other good games going? I don't know.
They're always good. They're always good, but yeah, Specs is right next to us. Well, Schuster. Schuster's not in the house, though. Is that him out there?
Yeah, it is.
Working on his sweeping skills.
Nice opening rock from Felipe. Joe's going to try and come in behind that guard, that red guard. Let's see, Jeff was a little heavy on his first two rocks, wasn't he?
See if he makes the adjustment.
Ah, they're working it. It's curling. Now it's off.
They get it in there?
They definitely got it in. They got a little deeper than they wanted.
They didn't need to sweep it that
No,
much.
they didn't need to sweep it. I would guess Tom would leave that there. No, he isn't. He's going to try and hit and roll behind the guard. He's got that guard there for a reason, he says. But I'm surprised he's playing that rock in the back of the house with the, this early in the end.
One thing Tom has always told me, if a rock ain't in the house, it can't score. I agree with you, though. Early in the end like this, yeah.
Looks like a good rock from Felipe. Is he going to get the rolly ones? Yeah, he's going to get... No, he's going to sit right there in the back of the 8-foot.
Got hike. Oops. Trying that draw now?
I think he is, and he's definitely pulled a string on it. He's not as heavy as he's been. Is he going to get around that to guard?
Looks like it.
I think he is. It's going to be a nice rock from Jeff Heikkila. Beauty. Just in front of the tee line. Brian Hoff is up for the Brozic crew.
Wait, looks okay.
Yeah, it looks well. Is he going to come across? So I think he's going to pass that
Not
yellow rock and settle in with the two behind.
Oh, it isn't that. Yeah, a little too heavy again. Ice must be fast out there.
Ice has been pretty fast all year.
Absolutely.
Where do you like this rock to end up? I like top of the right at the top of the 4-foot.
I wouldn't even mind. Just out count that red one in the back.
Actually, I don't. I take that back.
Yeah, I don't want to be
set
that
up a
deep.
double.
Yeah, I don't want to be that deep. Top 12, just biting the 8-foot maybe.
Yep. This looks heavy too. This is
I think
going to
it's in
come
the
right
back.
into the two back rocks, I believe.
If it'll curl.
curled. It's going to tap one of them back, but
Leaves red second count.
boy, you don't want to be playing in the back of the house.
Not if you can help it.
Brian,
Much preferred to be in the front. Brian gets a chance to
Yep.
take a few feet off. This one definitely has better line.
Still going to slide by, isn't it? It's going to tap it. Well, it's going to move it a little bit. That's a good shot.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Now, this is a bit of a dicey shot.
Yeah.
He's got to cross over and hit that counting red rock on the outside so he doesn't jam it on his own.
Yep. Or get it. Yeah. Cross over and actually.
And this is John Harstad. Let's see if he... Oh, it's not moving, is it? It's got to move a long way to do what he wants. He's going to knock his own out, I think, if he even hits that red rock. I think he's going to fly by it.
Right through the hole.
Whoa, that did nothing.
That did nothing. Just too heavy. He was just supposed to be playing back, you know,
Yeah.
just like a... Not even much more than T-line is what Joe is looking for.
So, the Brozics can throw up a guard here, huh?
I think they can. Tom Brozic has a chance here. Put up basically a center line guard, eh?
Yeah, you'd love that. They're up one, playing the second end.
This
Looks
one
like
has-
guard weight.
Yeah. Looks pretty good.
That's going to make it challenging for Joe.
Probably has to play some kind of run back, huh?
A run back's going to take his own out. Well, I think he'd like both of those red rocks gone, huh? I think he's inside. Well, he may get the run back. And I think it's, well, let's see what it's going to do. Oh, that didn't help. It didn't help at all.
Yellow ones are going away.
Yeah, the wrong ones are for them. They're going their way. He was a little narrow, I think, on his release.
So Tom gets to try to put a... Actually, he can come right in with this one now.
Well, he sure could, because that is covered.
Doesn't have to, but putting another guard up is good too.
He just doesn't want to be deep here.
No, just top 12 is all you want.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like that's the weight he's got. I mean, he's definitely not deep.
Pretty darn good.
Man, that's tough now. Try and open up the front a bit.
Well, at least they don't have the stagger anymore. It actually opened up, not the shot rock, but they have some options now. But the Brozics could potentially get rid of that yellow one.
They certainly could. There's a couple ways they could get rid of it. And they're talking about it. Do we want to make if they try what they're looking at right now is an intern hit on that yellow rock. I think they're going to crash on the back red one.
Yeah.
But there's another way. If they come across with the outturn on the other side, they could run their top red, red, yellow, and really be sitting pretty.
But Tom says, let's not mess with that. Let's just put one in front here so that it's.
Making the conservative play, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
I would have liked to have seen that bang, bang, bang. Not easy. Okay, Jess Brozic is ready to throw his first rock here. Joe Polo's got 2 to go.
Oops. Caught watching.
It looks pretty good. He may come a little deeper than he wanted.
No, you might as well freeze it.
But now that's a bigger target to just...
Is there enough? I think so.
Maybe not.
I don't know. I think he loses the yellow anyway.
Yeah, I think he does.
But it might jam in the back. You might be able to...
Yeah, but I'm thinking, is there any way you can get that yellow to count? And I'm not sure there is. What do you think, looking at the overhead?
Maybe.
I don't think you can outcount the one in the...
No, I don't know if you can get that one to move enough.
I don't think you can do it. But, you know, the other thing is, gosh, with that many red rocks in play right now, you got to make sure you keep a yellow rock in there in an out-counting position. You want to give up more than one here to a hot Brozic team.
Exactly. All right, so we'll see with that broom. He's not throwing it. Maybe like a hack weight kind of shot, maybe here.
I don't see that. Do you?
What do you think? What do you think he's throwing?
I'm not sure what he's throwing.
I think he's throwing about hack weight, trying to come into the crotch.
I think he's trying to protect it.
No.
Joe wouldn't do that.
No, not when he's got the hammer. He wants to score. Is this curling too much?
I think it is. I think he's on the top one. Well, now.
Now what do you do? Is that line up to go through that hole?
I sure think it does, and I think you take a whack at it anyway. I mean, so what if you take out one in your back? You're still going to be counting, you know. But it looks to me like they're throwing a guard.
You think so with that broom? Because you're looking at hitting that red right on the nose.
Man, I would like to see him try it. I think they could be sitting really good.
And I think it lines up right through that hole.
I think it does.
We'll see.
See what weight Jess throws here. He's not throwing a guard, Jim.
Oh.
He's going to hit it on the outside where he wants. Oh, but it didn't sneak out. He's still sitting 2.
And I don't think there's a way for Joe to get more than 1. I think he can
No.
get 1, making that double, but I don't think there's a way to get 2. So that was a good shot.
It was a real good shot. You don't think he hits right between those? If he can spill those 2 red rocks, if he can hit right between them, he gets 2.
Yeah, now that I look at it, I think you're right. He can get 2.
All right, final shot. Our second end here. Trying to hit right in the crotch of those 2 red rocks. He's coming across a lot, though. Can he get them both? Oh, yes. Look at that good shot from Joe Polo to take a 2-1 lead after, for most of that end, being under the gun.
Oh, yeah, he was on the run the whole time. Yeah, that was a good recovery.
That was a great shot. All right, moving on to our third end, 2-1 game. Rustic over the Brozics. All undefeated teams. Jeff Heichel at a leadoff.
Looking for a center guard.
I don't think Jeff's thrown guard weight all night.
No.
But then they haven't had the hammer.
I think he saved his sweepers. He said, Joe, where do you want it? Okay, I'll
I-
put it right
yeah,
there.
I think he's thrown guard weight. Nice shot from Jeff Heichel.
Now we got to see if Felipe can match.
Felipe trying to come behind.
I believe so.
I'm surprised he's not coming the other way.
Well, this is the way they played in the first end.
Is that because Tom is left-handed down there?
I don't know. It could be. Could be something related to that. Just how they, left-handers see things differently. The line looks.
It looks good. It's curly. It's cutting a lot. Is he going to get by that guard?
Was
He
a
is
little late.
going to get by that guard, I think.
He did get by. That was a
Man,
nice
that
sweep.
was a sweet piece of work there. Look at that. Perfectly lined up behind that yellow guard. The old wily lefty knew what he was doing. He played to Felipe's strong suit.
I think we're missing a skipper.
Uh-oh.
I think Joe just went. Oh.
Jeff Heichel for his second shot here in the third end.
He said, let's put a corner freeze. Jeff says, I know how to do that.
It's essentially the same turn he just threw, same shot. Just about 3 feet farther.
Looks pretty good right now.
It looks real good right now. Is he going to have the... Yes, that looks real good. Dead solid, perfect.
Pretty hard to get rid of that one.
Things are heating up here, Jim, in this third end.
Tom says, let's play a T-weight. Just try to move these around a little bit.
I
He
like
doesn't want them to be frozen like that. I like it. heavy, maybe?
It does look a tad heavy. Yeah, it's hanging out there. It's coming now. He's going to tap. He's going to move it a little bit.
Actually, that's a pretty good shot.
Yeah, he's counting 2 right now.
Unlocked it a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And Joe is looking immediately.
Hit and roll.
Hit that outside red rock and roll in. John Harstad to make the play. It's got to come a little bit. It's got to come. It's coming now.
Trailing too much. Look at it go. Wow.
It's going to be close. Yeah, just moved too much.
Still a good shot.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
Tom's trying to figure out what to do with that shot there. He says, I think we can, if we throw board weight, we can sneak by and not disturb our red. So we'll see if he can. I think he's right. I think it seems to curl quite a bit there.
Yeah, unless Brian picks up his weight.
Yeah, gotta be that just the board weight.
I don't know. They're leaving it alone. Did he pick up his weight?
It's close.
Is that going to go back on that red rock?
Oops.
It's outside. It did.
Oh, and he didn't keep the biggest part of that one. He wanted to keep that shooter. If you keep your shooter even where that yellow ended up, you're fine. Now Joe can guard if he wants, or hit the red and lay 3. I kind of think he's going to guard. Oh, he's going for the hit.
He'd love to get the roll back to the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if John made a good shot on his first one. Let's see what he can do here. Wants to hit probably, what, about a third of the inside of that rock?
Yeah, even a half probably works. Probably wouldn't mind coming all the way across. Either way. It's going to be nose.
But it's 3 yellow rocks counting at the moment. But Brozic's have the hammer.
You can make this hit and roll and possibly make a double. Don't you think?
We're still only in this second throwing here. We got a lot to go in this end, and it's already been fun.
Oh yeah, lots of good shots made already this end. I think he threw it a little harder. Going to get the back one instead.
I think he is going to. He's going to stick there, though. I think.
He threw it hard that time.
Yeah, I threw it too hard. Joe's going to ignore that red rock in the back and look to move a little bit his rock in the 4-foot or guard it.
Line looks good. All about the weight right now. What do you think? Look pretty good?
I think it's okay. I think he's past that front guard. It's close, but I think it's just fine. Little tap.
Nice shot.
That's a very nice shot. Now he's on the button, and he's got a guard on top of it. It forces Tom to, or Jess to...
Tom.
Ask Tom to go after that top yellow rock.
Yep. If you hit this just right, you could get both of them moving.
I think you could, but it's got to be just right.
Pretty precise.
They're going back and forth between in turn and out turn. I think the decision's been made. He's going to go with his in turn.
Well, this is Tom's out turn.
That's right. He's a lefty, isn't he?
So thrown from that other side of the hack. It's advantageous again for him.
Lefties get all the breaks.
Mm-hmm. I always have. Now this isn't going to do. It's not going to. Probably open the front up, but I don't think he's going to get any.
Get a corner of it. Ooh.
Oh, he must have had a pick.
Yeah,
Something happened there. I had people in my way, so I didn't see it. It ticked it open, so it's not the end of the world, but...
Well, it didn't clear that top rock,
no,
so
it didn't
that's
clear
still
it,
a guard, so another one up there is going to really create problems for him. Ryan Heikela again with his now his outer shirt off. He's down to a t-shirt. He's getting serious now.
Mm-hmm. He's focused. Try to bring that A game.
It's a little outside to me. Is it going to get all the way back over there? I think it is. It's coming now.
Might be a little heavy.
Might be a little heavy is right, but
if it gets under, if it can get half under that guard, it's fine.
if you can nose it, it's probably okay.
It's
That's
actually
not bad.
pretty good.
Yeah.
I think Tom's coming right down here. Can we see that? Can you see that whole rock?
You cannot see the whole rock. The top, the second yellow rock is covered by maybe a third.
Yeah, maybe.
Of the
maybe
top
even
rock.
less. Maybe even less.
It might be less, but you can't get it to do what you're thinking.
No, you can't. I don't think there's certainly not a triple. I don't know if there's even a double. We'll find out. Hopefully Tom's rock doesn't pick her on this one. Can you get by?
It's close. He's into the guard. He's into that top guard. He's going to go off to the side and clear the top guard, but not do any damage to the Rustic Bar setup.
No, it's getting to be a little dire already here for Brozic because they got that scoring area covered right now. If they throw another guard up here, it could be trouble.
Where do you want this position?
I think you put it right. I think you show that side. Cover this side. But I mean, anywhere in here is pretty good.
Anywhere around that center line.
This is, I think, the best is right there, bumping against that center. I'm not sure. Maybe even a little bit that way.
I like a little bit further that way, but
anywhere up there is pretty good.
I'd be surprised if Joe Pola doesn't make this shot. It's got a lot less weight than we saw his third Ryan throw moments ago, but looks pretty good.
A little higher than maybe he'd like, but the positioning's real good.
It sure
Hard
is.
to do much of anything with that.
Yeah.
Just might have to be in a little bit of damage control here with his first.
He can't do anything with that rock. He can clear it, but then Joe puts it right back.
That's right.
But he can't really do much with that in terms of trying to get more than one.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You might want to do damage control with your first. See, come down here with your... Try to go here. Here. Leave your shooter right there.
That'd be sweet if he could get away with it.
Because you can see most of that rock on the right hand, on the bottom of the screen as I'm looking at it. If you could make that double, you get rid of two yellows and have your rock sitting right there that maybe you can use or Joe has to deal with.
It's a real difficult setup down there for Jeff Brozic. Real difficult. There's nothing easy down there.
Yeah, the good thing is with the way they're positioned too, if he's a little thin on that rock, you got a couple other rocks to hit. There's a few good things that can happen if you can make contact with this yellow. Key is making contact and not hitting that guard.
He's throwing heavy weight here. Oh boy, he's inside though. Oh, he's throwing the intern. Must be.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oh, this could be bad.
Well,
Cleared the front.
cleared a lot of things, but not the 4 counting yellow rocks.
No.
And the way they're set up there, it's going to be tough for him to do much with it.
Yeah.
And Joe's going to throw another guard up. So he was trying to do what you said. He was going to try and come off that yellow rock on the outside and roll back in.
Yeah. But he did look like something happened on the release that he didn't get it on the line very well. He was actually wide of that broom. So Joe gets to try the same basic shot. And if he makes it, Brozics are going to have a little bit of trouble.
Taking a little more broom, is he? Or is that about the same? I think that might be about the same.
I don't think it's much more.
You know, Joe could even nestle in there with those rocks up front, or in the house.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He could, it's not going to hurt him.
Doesn't have to be a guard, yeah. If you're frozen right
In fact,
on that.
I think he's going to do that. He's going to come into the house, be counting 5. And that's pretty tough to do something with the way they're staggered there. Where do you hit it to get more than 1 out?
I think at this point, and it's hard to trust, try to get a piece of the forefoot and cut them to 1 or 2.
Wow, that is really tough. The other thing, he could try the same shot that he just tried last time and come in on an angle
that
off
could
that,
cut him to 2.
That bottom yellow rock.
No, actually, and what Jess is saying, if you could hit that one, what you can see of that one, you might be able to get rid of 3 of them. You might actually be able to score with this shot. You see how he's trying to hit that one? About half a rock. Pretty hard.
Scoring.
If it catches, I mean, if he catches this one is the key.
Yeah.
It's a tough shot.
It's a real tough shot.
Because it's just going to be hard to even make good contact with this rock.
Yeah, this would be... You know, I don't think he's trying to come off that outside rock.
No. He's trying to hit the inside one.
Yeah.
He's on
okay.
the.
Oh, he's going to get the top one and roll out.
He actually cut him to 3.
Well, he did cut him to 3. He stuck around. I thought he was going to roll out. Did he cut him? Yeah, he cut him to 3. Still, that's a good shot from Jess Brozic against
5.
5.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. That keeps him in the game.
Oh yeah, you're down 4. Score 2 here, you're still okay.
Jeff Heichel to start us off. That end was played pretty well by Joe Polo.
They think it's in. What do you think?
I think it's in. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No, not with a lead. I don't mind having rocks in the house when I got a lead. Bring the play into the house. Keep the front clear.
Tom's going to set up a corner guard. I think he's looking at corner, isn't he? Maybe he's looking at center.
I thought corner.
But boy, with that broom, it didn't seem like corner. Not sure without the hammer why, or with the hammer, why you'd want the center guard. He's going to get it though.
Oh, it's just in the house. So Hike gets a chance to, what does he want? Just freeze right down to it? Line looks good.
Weight looks pretty
into
good.
Into the guard, I think.
Is he? I can't see. I got too many people. Oh yeah, definitely. Which opens up the counter if Tom wants to go for it.
I think you got to play that freeze down there now. Because I don't think there's enough room to really make much of a roll, so you might as well make the freeze.
Actually, I think they could hit it and get the roll back under their red card.
But then that gives a double possibility.
It
so.
does, yeah.
All right, Felipe is going to see if he can find that draw weight. Well, he had a nice top house weight, so.
Definitely did.
This one looks wider. The last one curled quite a bit.
It looks heavier too, doesn't it? Oh, they want to get a piece of that. Oh, they didn't get it. A piece of that. They should have swept that. They might have gotten a little chunk of that red rock and fallen over on top of the yellow one.
This isn't all bad, though. You got two rocks in the house that are pretty well spread out. You might be able to make that double, is what Joe's saying, but might have even tried bringing that rock back a little bit, but it's good. Still going to have to deal with that shot rock at some point.
Yep.
So John Harstad going to see if he can play the hit and roll and maybe get a little break and make the double. I don't think he's going to get the double. But see, now red is actually number 2 count in the back. I'd be tempted to play that freeze if you can corner freeze that one right now. Exactly. Keep that one just a little, basically nose on that, or just a little on that side. Then you can bump it out of there, get it over the top of your red.
See what Brian Hoff can do here. Yeah, a freeze would be a dandy play here. It looks like he's got a chance at it. It's coming. Leave it alone. Let it move. Let it move. Let it move.
I think they overswept this one.
Oh, they did. Oh.
Yeah, now you left a double and a...
Yeah, they had to have that on top of that yellow rock, didn't they?
Yeah, you didn't want to have... Like I said, I think the weight was good there. I don't think they really needed to touch that one. All right, Harstead has a chance here at the double. Going to play the out turn coming down the middle.
Oh, it's holding its position. Looks pretty good at that. One. Oh, we got too much of it, huh?
Well, I think the freeze is still there.
That's what they want to play.
It's just, I think it's more difficult now than it was.
Because that yellow rock moved over about, 6-8 inches?
Mm-hmm. So Brian's got to just say, I'll give you guys the same thing. Don't sweep it. This one looks lighter to me.
It does look lighter, and that's the problem. he got a little deep the first time because they swept it, and so the shooter takes something off.
But if they can get it, it's
They
still
got some
close.
horses up there sweeping. It's still coming. Can they get it back all the way? No.
No, can't do it.
The combination, it's so frustrating.
Yeah.
So frustrating. Jess is shaking his head. Man, we had 2 chances at it. Now that yellow rock is really covered.
And if Ryan can sink one here in the top 12 under cover, top 8, boy, you're gonna. This looks heavy though, doesn't it?
It does look heavy.
I wonder if they're going for that back one.
Why would you?
Well, I think now they are. I'm just saying once they realize it was heavy. Just to be laying 1, 2, and 3 instead of just 1, 3. No, they would have preferred it in front, but they recognized it and just went for the.
All right.
Dom still has a chance here. You gotta. If you could make that freeze or make that draw in there.
Yeah, that yellow rock is not on the button. It's got to be perfect.
All right, Tom's going to see if he can play his out-turn draw. Find that T-weight. If you're even in the path of that between the yellows.
I thought he was wide on his release here. I don't know that it's going to come all that way.
Looks heavy.
It looks heavy and wide to me. Yeah. Now, can he chip off? Can he get it with the chip? He's going to get the back one, I think. Not the one they wanted.
No.
Down 4. They need that. They need to score here. Ryan Heikkila again. If he plugs that gap, they're in real trouble.
I think that line is just fast, and they're missed.
Yeah, he's heavy. He's right on that back red one again, which might make it easier if he's behind the tee line, which he's going to be. It's going to be a backboard.
Actually, red is still second count if they can just
got
to get that freeze. They've been trying it all end, and they just can't quite get it.
They've been heavy, light, wide,
oversweep, undersweep.
Yeah. Tom's the guy to do it.
Well, when he just threw it, he'll have better weight on this one for sure.
Yeah, weight looks. He still looks wide to me, though. Is he gonna come that
I think
far?
they overswept it.
No, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. He's around the top. Oh, is it gonna settle in? No.
They're just that line is tricking them.
It's just a little wide. Now, Joe Polo could easily come down and, well, he couldn't tap out both of them very easily because the top red rock would crash on the back yellow.
Yeah, right. Oh,
so he's
just. I think I would just be freezing. Yeah. What's he do? I didn't see what he's looking.
He was looking to throw one up a guard up.
I think he's just going to freeze in that pocket, right?
Yeah, freeze in the pocket or a foot in front of that.
This also, to me, looks heavy.
It looks heavy and it looks wide. Wow, that looks very heavy. That might go by everything.
Might get the tick, watch.
Whoa, that would be not fair, would it?
He didn't quite get the tick. He's not second count.
They still have a chance at that freeze.
That's right.
And there's a lot of rocks up there in the back of that
Yeah.
tee line. You gonna give me an update on scores after
After this end, I will, yeah.
Good.
Except I got 2 games already done, and I'm not sure who won them.
Uh-oh.
I can make a pretty educated guess, but
Well, we'll send out our Cub reporter.
here at the 4th end break,
Yeah, when they sweep the ice.
I think and they don't they have the music comes on and everything like that.
Right.
All right, Jess. Jess has his chance here.
Yes, he's seen this. No,
They've
man,
seen
they're
it so
holding
many
the
times.
broom farther out. I don't get it. No.
All right, Jess. Playing this intern. They're sweeping it.
I think he's inside that broom is why. Which I like, frankly. But they are sweeping it and they're holding
Looks
it.
too heavy
and
to me.
I don't think I think it's gonna be good. I think they got it. They got it. Now let it come.
Overswept it.
Yeah, shoot. Man, that was so close. So close. Now that pocket is really there for Joe. He puts it there, they got nothing.
Well, there's one pot. Well, yeah, if he puts it there, no, they have nothing. You're right. It's just they can't.
That was a good rock from Jess Brozic. It was a real good rock.
Yeah, they ended up clearing that guard by a good 2 inches.
Yeah, leave it alone, and I think it's going to settle in again where they want it. But
Yeah.
there's been several of those this end.
They keep thinking it's going to snap, and it just doesn't. And they think it's light, and it's not. Either one. It's fooling them a little bit. That happens some nights. Can just be fooled. So we'll see if Joe makes the adjustment. That does not look light to me from here.
No, it's not light, and they're leaving it alone. Is that going to even come? That may not even close it.
They might get that tick.
They might get lucky.
Not too late for the tick, or did they get the tick?
No, they're by.
They're way by.
So they've got a chance now to.
How can you? You know, though, they're. I'm trying to think how you can. Can you? I don't think you can get 2 though. Can you? I don't think you can move that one because it's over buried.
I'll be really tough. Really tough. Really tough.
It's just a quick line.
Look at they're taking more broom. Well, of course now.
Unless he's trying to. I mean, that one you could try to angle that one in there. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't help you, does it? Because you're red.
I think Jess pinched it just a tad on his last one. I think he was just inside that broom. Now they're taking more broom, and it was really close. I mean,
Unless they're trying to play the little tick.
oh man, well, that'd be a way to get 3, wouldn't it? 2.
2. That might be your only way to get 2.
Yeah, that might be it.
But you can't go crazy on the weight if you do it. You can
It's
only.
gonna hang out there. It's hanging out there. It's hanging out there.
Ah, it's close. No, they aren't looking at the tick, are they? No, they didn't look at that tick.
And it's heavy.
Just can't figure that line out.
No. Got to be very frustrating for that Brozic crew.
Yeah,
They had so many looks at it.
All right.
But Joe Polo couldn't close the door on him either.
No, it must be, like I said, it must be a really fast line. All right, I'll try to update scores. I believe the George team won over on sheet. So I'll start on sheet 1. Wickland's up 6-2 after 4 on sheet 1. I believe the George team won, but I didn't get the final. Well, they didn't post the final score. I believe. Boy, I was thinking Fabini won over on sheet 3, based on who was sweeping, but Can't guarantee that one. I'll
Well, what? Now, wait a minute. Now, what can you guarantee me here?
I don't know
Scores.
because I didn't see it. Just didn't see it, and no scores are hung. And I don't know that team well enough. I saw who was sweeping, and I think it was Fabini's team. On sheet 4, I would say that this is a bit of a... Well, they haven't posted the score after the... Well, they're still playing the 4th end. Gorix is up on Littman 3-1.
Huh? That's a potential upset.
Sheet 5, Walker's must have a good game going. They're up 4-0.
Huh? That's over.
Sheet 5. Sheet 6, Peterson over Scherbeck after 3. Well, they don't like to ever hang scores over there, so that's 2-1. Sheet 7, Roscoe's just took a 3 spot to take a 6-4 lead over Kozlowski. And then in our game, are we at 6? 6-1 after 4. Well, they need some guards now, so is he going to get one?
Well, they got 2 guards up now. I'm not sure that's what...
they got him. Not exactly what they were looking for, but...
No, someone's got to come in. I think Joe is asking Jeff to come right into the house here. I think this is going to be into the guards, too. Oh, no, it's going to get by.
Sure. Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
The call or the shot?
Both.
That's a nice guard. That's a nice shot. That's buried behind those 2 guards. Makes it right at the beginning of the end. Makes it difficult for the Brozic crew. See what Felipe can do here. It's looking good.
I don't think it's got the weight.
Yeah, but he's going to guard it nicely. We didn't want to guard it.
No.
He wants to take it out.
He wanted to be in the house.
But he's going to guard it nicely.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's sure breaking for the Rustic, isn't it?
Yeah, everything's... Right now, it's all going Rustic's way.
Let's see if the Brozics can get some momentum back. It's an easy game when things are going your way.
Absolutely. Sweepers think this one has plenty of weight. Doesn't look that bad to me from here.
See, what's over there? Is he going to tap his own?
No, they're not over there. Just a straight draw.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's heavy, though. It's back house. John can't find his draw weight right now. He's thrown lots of heavy draws, hasn't he?
Yep.
He's been good on his takeouts. Just a little heavy on his draws.
Now what do you do? I think you got to get some rocks out of there. I mean, some of those
Well,
rocks up top.
Let's see.
He's going to try and draw in, though, on top of that one, I guess. That's okay.
Yeah,
You need rocks in the house.
That's right.
Rocks they can't remove.
And this one's into the guards. Yeah, things aren't breaking their way right now, are they?
Sure isn't. Unless he can...
And he just lost his handle and spun the other way. And yeah, they need something good to happen, and it ain't been happening. Last 2 ends. So we're going to play this out turn, see if John can dial in that draw weight a little bit. This one looks better weight-wise.
He's around the guards. It's going to be a good shot.
Well, I think that's pretty hard to go peeling stuff right now, don't you?
I think they needed to be peeling earlier.
No, that's what I mean, but since they haven't,
Oh, man.
I think they got to go ahead and just get a draw in there.
They are in trouble.
But you can get one good one, you'd be okay.
You're gonna have to curl this 5 feet to get a good one.
This should be that faster line, so be careful, because they brought a lot of them.
He's past the top guard. Let's see how far he's gonna go. Can he bury it?
That's a pretty good shot.
That's a really good shot. Who threw that?
That was Brian Hoff.
Brian Hoff threw that. A really good shot from Brian. That helped him out. Now you can see 90% of that rock. Let's see if Ryan can pick it out. There's a jam possibility on that back one, in the back 12 foot.
Yeah, it's a nice rock from Brian. Puts a little pressure on the polo team.
Good shot from Brian Hoff. Yep. Needed that. Okay, here's Ryan. He didn't overthrow it as far as I could see. It should curl.
Ooh, that's close.
It is close.
Oh, just ticked it. Joe did a little pirouette there. He thought they got by. Well, now the Brozic team could have a little something going here. Could come freeze right on yours, or you get to the inside of that.
I like tapping it back.
Tap it back. There's a couple of good options now. Maybe could get a little something going.
Tom's in the hack, Jess with the broom down. Got to keep it on the outside of that red rock if you can.
Straight back isn't bad if it's only a couple of feet.
I sure like get it behind.
But I know, I agree. I'd try to get it behind all that stuff, but looks like a little light, doesn't it?
It does look light, and it's not coming in enough. Well,
So
it's going to cover it.
Leave the guard then. Get the guard. Oh, did it cover it?
It did cover it.
Yeah, I don't think there's any room through there, is there?
That rock is pretty well protected.
Joe says with the lead, let's get rid of some of this stuff.
And I'm sure the Brozics are pretty happy about that too.
I don't think
some of that stuff.
I don't think they're going to actually mind exactly.
Wow. Not sure they wanted all that to happen.
No, I'm not sure either. And it didn't open things up really that much, did it?
No, it didn't.
So what do you like here? Just straight draw around that stuff?
I like the draw around it, except you
I
don't
think
want to
you're
get too deep.
I think you're, but the problem is I think your shot rock is exposed right now. Half open, maybe?
It is at least half open. Yes, it definitely is.
We're gonna just try to maybe an in-house guard here.
It's the same shot he just threw, just a little more weight.
Yeah.
It's got to come across though with the more weight. Is it going to come? He's going to be into that yellow rock. That's not, I don't think, what he wants. Where's that going to end up? Oh, that really exposes it.
Well, that was pretty heavy too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was way heavy. Way heavy. Not what they wanted.
The only good news, well, I'm trying to see. No, I don't think that plays a. I was looking at that yellow in the back there. Does it jam on there? But I don't think it does.
No. I mean, it could, but I don't.
You'd have to be.
Will.
I don't know if you can get it to jam.
No, I don't think you can. You'd have to throw a fairly light weight. You'd have to nose it.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't think it's there. So he's gonna see if he can throw like a board type shot, board weight, try to chip that out and roll back underneath. If he makes this shot, the Brozics are in some real trouble. Joe coming basically down the center line.
I think he's liking it. He's calling him off. Pretty clean. Roll back behind cover to sit 4.
Yeah, I think all they got now is a draw. Unfortunately for the Brozics.
All right, what are they going to play here?
I think they're going for that.
Just
draw.
Draw back into the forefoot. Get behind the cover. He's got to hide it because Joe Polo has one more rock. Jess has 2.
All right, big shot here to stay in the game.
Heavy? Looks heavy to me.
I don't think it's heavy. It's not curling much.
That's why it's heavy. Yeah, that's because it's heavy.
That doesn't look that heavy.
No, it isn't heavy. It isn't heavy. It wasn't enough.
Blocked his path in there now. If you're Joe, I mean, don't you just block this stuff? What will Tom or Jess have with his last? Look at that row of red up there. He'll have some kind of run back. I guess you just take one of them away, but it's a pretty good setup for yellow. If I'm walking up to the house right now and they say, which color do you want to be? I said, I'll be yellow.
All right, Joe Polo is contemplating his last rock here in the 5th end. Up by 5. And sitting 4.
Yeah.
This is pretty tough. Jess Brozic's. Well, this is Joe, but boy, Jess is going to have to hit the 1.5 foot to score.
Yeah, so
to
he's
score
gonna,
1.
To score 1. So you're going to have to play some kind of tap back, probably, when he's done with this. All right, Joe's going to be playing his in-turn. Try to just get it to cross that line.
Just to mess with their minds a little bit.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, I don't think he can mess this up too bad. I mean, even if he hogs it, isn't going to be that.
Right, exactly. Anything up in front is going to be good. So.
And that's good. Look at that.
That took away 2 of the taps, I think.
I only see an angle.
One angle tap is about all.
An angle tap, an angle raise for 1.
1, exactly.
Against 4. Well, I think that blazing undefeated streak by the Brozics is under some.
I think the fat lady is close to singing.
It's under some duress at this point.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, just his last shot. Let's see if he's got. So I think he's trying to play like maybe a hack weight shot here to ram him into those yellows and stick around.
Here it comes. The line looks pretty good. It's curling too much. Well, he's still got a chance at it. Does he have the weight to do it? Nope.
That was just lack of weight.
Yeah. He took one away. Well,
Two away.
Took
two away.
But that still makes it an 8. What is it now? 6-8-1.
Yeah, they're calling it.
And they're gonna call it.
Yeah. So I can give you a quick update on some other scores. Oh, they updated another one over there. Okay, sheet 1. No, they haven't hung a score over there. So that's still 6-2 on sheet 1. The last score reported is after the 4th end. Sheet 2 was done. George over Marquardt. Sheet 3, I thought was Fabini. Not certain. Sheet 4, Gorix has a big lead on Littman.
Wow.
6-1 right now.
Wow.
Sheet 7, Walker's got a nice lead on Jeff Erickson, 7-3.
That's a surprise too, huh?
I would think so. Sheet 6, Scherbeck just is playing. They're just playing the 5th. Scherbeck cracked 2 in the 4th to go up 3-2. So that's a nice tight game on sheet 6. Can go watch that on our deuce. Sheet 7 here with Kozlowski and Roscoe's. Still, they're playing the 6th. I didn't see they didn't post a score from the 5th. 6-4 Roscoe's. And ours, the final, is Rustic Bar over Tom Brozic.
The Rustic moves to 4-0-1 for 9 points. Brozic loses their first game of the year to go to 5-1, still holding 10 points and still up the top of the standings as far as I know. And but just didn't have it tonight.
No, some nights it just don't work.
It didn't work. It just was a struggle to find the right weight and the right sweeping and get it all to go together.
That's right.
But oh well,
That's
there'll
right.
be more games down the road, huh?
That's right. So, all right. Well,
We will be back a week from tonight,
Yep.
Tuesday night, 6 o'clock, for another live curling match from Duluth. Look forward to seeing you then. Until then, for Jim Luttinen, this is Doug Britton saying good night.
good night.